guys, just Adam, and today we'll be doing a video discussing the Salah situation. Obviously that's overtaken the media. Has been saying comments about Arne Slot, his future, being benched for Liverpool. Is it acceptable? What do Liverpool fans think about this? Obviously Liverpool being a bad run of form, but we'll discuss all of that in today's video. So remember, if you've not done this already, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring that wee bell that does that. And let's get into it. Firstly, I will read some of the comments that Salah has stated. He feels like has thrown me under the bus. That's in quotes. He's done so much for this club. He also added that he has no relationship with the manager. He also hinted that he's asked his mother and his father to come over for the Brighton game before the African Cup of Nations, which could be his last game. This situation it's hard to discuss. What I done was I waited before that to after the Inter game, because that game determines a lot. Because if he starts, that means it's resolved. If it doesn't start, that means Arne Slot's made his decision. Salah also added many other things, including it feels like there's someone at the club that doesn't want him here. But I think this is just a big cry from a superstar. Salah has been one of the best, if not the best, Premier League winger in ages. Eden Hazard's still better than him in my opinion, so you can debate that down below. But Salah's been one of the best, and he's been probably the best Liverpool player, most influential. And the way he cuts in, scores his goals, goes and runs. I mean, you remember Mane and Firmino, the way he played with them. Liverpool fans have him as the Egyptian king. I think he's been dethroned by the Liverpool fans as well, because some think it's the manager's fault, Arne Slot, because he's only been here a year and he's already had problems with his best player. But on the other hand, Salah's done this a couple of times in the last couple of years. Obviously, Jamie Carragher's stirring the bowl, shall we say, and fishing with the intent to annoy, just antagonise people. But Salah's comments just show when a big player who's on a 350k a week, when he doesn't get his way, he throws a hissy fit. And you can see that in the last couple of days that he's tried to turn Liverpool fans on the manager due to the fact that they've won like 2 in their last 14 or something. They've been bottling games. They've lost to Crystal Palace. They beat Real Madrid. They've drawn 3-3 to Leeds United. Daryl Farker obviously hasn't been doing the best as Leeds manager, but a result against Chelsea and a result against Liverpool has helped him. But Arne Slot, obviously last night 1-0 against Inter, and this kind of shows his point that he might not need Salah, because Salah doesn't do enough for the team. Like, obviously there's players, you can be amazing as a player. That's what sometimes, I'll give you an example. Messi and Eden Hazard used to possibly not really, people could say they don't do a lot for the team, but it's what the actual vibe in the changing rooms is from them, because as soon as they step on that pitch they give everything. But Salah in last year, he's been scoring these goals that he should be scoring, and he's done very good things, but the way Arne Slot sets up is a pressing team, and Salah, looking from afar, doesn't look like he does that. So Arne Slot's obviously not been happy with him, and he's trying to find solutions to resolve this bad run of form, and well, it's worked so far. So Salah can't really have his arguments and throw a hissy fit. What would I do in this situation? Well, obviously I'm not a football player, but I would go over the pros and cons of sitting on the bench. I'd be like, well, I need to work harder to get here, but I've already shown my worth. But then to keep showing your worth, you need to continue to go on. It's like, I'll use Amazon as a company. They obviously saw a gap in the market. They built this amazing website. You can get anything off it, but they were like, well, revenue's good, but we could do even better. So we created Prime Video, and they've added different departments on it, what they already had. So basically, what I'm getting at is Salah. He's had that Amazon for all his life, but it would be better if he added more to his game and continued at a consistent level without throwing these. Because he had a go at Jamie Carragher, but Jamie Carragher only does his job. Like, you could say Jamie Carragher was a bad defender and all that, but he's a Liverpool legend. At the end of the day, he's a Liverpool legend, and he only criticises what he sees. It's not a personal attack. It's more of just an opinion. So you can be annoyed at opinions, but Salah obviously is now going to have interest from all over. PSG's probably a big one, and maybe Saudi. So he is probably going to get his way. Obviously, moving to Saudi would help him financially, but I just think this is the end for Salah at Liverpool, and it's a very bitter end because they adored him, as I said, like a king, and now he's ruined it and he's dethroned himself and he's turned Liverpool legends against him. And Liverpool fans, it's a club, it's a community club. Obviously, it's been influenced by tourists, but it's still a community club. For most of the season ticket holders are from Liverpool. It's just they'll listen to legends rather than Salah, because Salah is only a legend when he leaves the club. I'm sure Liverpool fans will thank him when he's gone, but the way he's handled this situation is far beyond good. And I'm not a Liverpool fan by any means, but it dampens your club. It does dampen your club, but what you can do is just continue to try and win games, and that's the only thing they can do. Van Dijk, Szoboszlai, Wirtz, he's done really good recently. But Arne Slot will pick back up in form, but whether he does it with Salah or not is another question. So I'll ask that question to you guys. My fans, my non-subscribers, 92% of these aren't subscribed, so I want to change that and make sure you subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this kind of content. Remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring that big bell. And I hope you have a great day, guys. Adios amigos, and goodbye.